Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. And I'm here to bring a review for One Piece manga chapter 1078. So the first thing you see with the whole the battle the what was it bag ship battleship bags, yeah, that whole bit, I really reckon that was just shown to us to tell us as to let us know as the audience that when it comes to Garp and Akoji, when it comes to raw strength, at the very least, Akoji is comparable to a prime Garp. At the very least, I'd say comparable, and I'd say at the very most, at the maximum, the same level as a prime Garp. That's why I reckon that bit was shown to us. We do have some flashbacks within this chapter, and it really just shows us the relationship between Garp and Akoji. We see how obviously we knew Akoji has obviously we knew Akoji had admiration for Garp. This was shown within the chapter because we see in early stages he chose Garp. He could have chose, I don't know if there was like a whole pool of people to choose from, but I'm sure Garp wasn't the only person Akoji could have asked to train him, but there was for some reason he chose him, so it shows the admiration that he has from a young age, and obviously as things went on that grew to a deeper relationship. We can also see the reverse thing for God, because even though at first he was like, no, get lost, I don't want to train you kind of thing, we see him take on the role, and as things go on as well, Akoji becomes someone that Garp can vent to, as we see him, complaining about how his son became a revolutionary, and later on complaining about how Luffy wants to be pirate. He might have been talking about Ace as well, but we see him venting towards him as well. So having the flashbacks within this chapter just kind of lets us build on the relationship that we know that Garp and Akoji had. Does it make me feel for them anymore? Not really. I need a bit more. But it does show that they did have a relationship prior, which was a good and healthy one, I would say so. So the rest of the chapter is just basically the Marines. They've came for. They're trying to get off the island, kind of thing, and it is not going well for them. Garp is really holding his own. It is mentioned quite a few times in the chapter that he is holding his own, despite the back-to-back swarm of pirates that's coming his way, and he is holding his own. Through trickery, he was given a fatal wound by Shuri the Rain, but he said he's still taking, he's still good to go. But by the end of the chapter, it's looking like all things are lost. And I think it was Kobe who was basically like, oh my gosh, like this is it, this is the end kind of thing. But Garp don't seem worried. He's like, don't worry, justice will prevail. So obviously Garp must have a trump card or last ace in the hole, whatever which way you want to refer to it. But I don't know what that would be. Will we see it? I don't know. It might be something that's skipped over, but there is something to come. I do think they are going to get away. I just don't know how they are going to do it. So that's to come. So I believe that this chapter deserves a 3-star rating. And like always, guys, I'll ask for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.